Every day, thousands of tourists come here, but some leave impressed, while others believe they wasted their money. So, is this hotel worth visiting? Let's find out. Welcome to Sheraton Soma Bay Resort. Sheraton Soma Bay Resort is a hotel that impresses with the contrast between luxurious nature and stylish architecture, creating the atmosphere of a truly upscale vacation. Here you will find one of the most beautiful beaches in the region, with soft sand, clear water, and direct access to the coral reef right from the pier. Spacious, renovated rooms with sea views make your stay especially comfortable and relaxing. Delicious food, varied breakfasts, and high-quality service allow you to enjoy your vacation without unnecessary worries. The hotel staff impresses with its attentiveness and hospitality, making you feel like a truly welcome guest. The rating of Sheraton Soma Bay Resort is 4.5 on Google, 8.4 on Booking.com, and 4.6 on TripAdvisor. However, even such a popular hotel has its drawbacks, which may significantly influence your choice. Let's take a closer look at all the pros and cons of the hotel so you can make the right decision. But before we begin, I want to ask you to subscribe to our channel and support this video with likes and comments. Thank you. The beach at Sheraton Soma Bay Resort made an incredible impression on me from the very first minutes. It is truly one of the most stunning beaches I have seen in Egypt. The shore is gently sloping, so I could easily enter the water and swim without any discomfort. The sea is simply amazing, clear, bright, and very warm. But the main gem of the beach for me is definitely the stunning coral reef. I swam there every day and found myself in an underwater world, where vibrant corals and fish create the feeling of a natural aquarium. The house reef here is magnificent, perfect for both snorkeling and diving. The only thing I didn't like was that there were no restrictions on using personal speakers on the beach, which sometimes interfered with relaxation. I also didn't like that due to renovations, the beach bar was closed. However, despite these minor drawbacks, this beach became one of the coziest and most beautiful I have seen in Egypt, although I can't say the same about the territory. The territory of Sheraton Soma Bay Resort left me with mixed feelings. On one hand, it looks absolutely fantastic. The hotel is designed like an ancient temple, giving the area an antique and mysterious atmosphere. It is decorated with many palm trees and exotic flowers, making walks here very pleasant. It seemed to me that the resort's atmosphere is more suited for families and couples, so it may be less ideal for solo travelers or groups of friends. The location is also excellent. The famous Soma Bay Pier is only a 7-minute walk away, which is a huge advantage, especially if you love snorkeling. On the other hand, Sheraton Soma Bay Resort is located 50 kilometers from Hurghada, and the hotel does not provide transfers. So if you want to go outside the hotel territory, be prepared to pay for a taxi. A very important point is that during my stay, the hotel was undergoing active renovation works, which significantly affected my experience. I recommend checking before booking whether the renovation has been completed. Construction was constantly happening inside, workers were moving around, and it was quite dusty. Because of this, relaxing by the pool was not very comfortable. Due to the renovation, some facilities were unavailable, which was a bit disappointing. The renovation strongly affected the overall impression, and I believe the hotel should have warned guests, or at least offered a discount. But while the territory somewhat disappointed me, the food, on the contrary, delighted me. The food at Sheraton Soma Bay Resort left a very pleasant impression. Breakfast, served as a buffet, was simply fantastic and impressively diverse. Every day I found something new and delicious. The food was tasty, well prepared, and truly high quality. Overall, dining here is excellent and you can feel it in every dish. Dinner was also served as a buffet, and the selection was no smaller than in the morning. I enjoyed the flavors and could tell that everything was prepared with great care. However, despite the all-inclusive system, some drinks required an extra payment. I was especially surprised that even a simple piña colada was not included, I also didn't like that due to the renovation the a la carte restaurants were closed, so I had to eat only in the main restaurant. And after a delicious lunch or dinner, I always wanted to return to my cozy room. I really liked the room at Sheraton Soma Bay Resort. It had been recently renovated and looked fantastic, spacious, modern, and very well furnished. The bed was incredibly comfortable, and every time I fell asleep with great pleasure. My room was very clean, housekeeping was impeccable, and done accurately and on time. I liked that the room was equipped with all the necessary appliances and was really well set up, although not all rooms had been renovated yet. The only downside was that the air conditioner blew directly onto the bed, which was sometimes uncomfortable. But I had my own balcony with a beautiful sea view. It was especially nice to relax there in the evening, enjoying the quiet. Room service was also excellent. Once we arrived late in the evening and were served dinner right in the room, it was incredibly pleasant and convenient. And all of this is thanks to the staff, so let's talk about them. The staff at Sheraton Soma Bay Resort left an exceptionally positive impression on me. Every employee was surprisingly friendly, and from the very first minutes I felt genuine hospitality. I constantly noticed their willingness to help. It was enough to ask a question, and they immediately started resolving it. The service was at a high level, and the team remained very polite and respectful in communication. I especially appreciated that the staff was always available and responded quickly and kindly. Thanks to the staff, the atmosphere became truly comfortable and calm. Honestly, their attitude became one of the main reasons why I loved this hotel, despite the inconvenience caused by the renovation. The evening seemed a bit boring to me, because after sunset there were absolutely no parties, discos, or shows at the hotel. If you are looking for a quiet and peaceful vacation, this place is right for you. But if you want more activities, you will find it boring here. But for children, the hotel has a kids club that works according to a schedule, a small aqua park, and a children's pool. However, at the time of my stay, many facilities were closed, including the children's pool. Sheraton Soma Bay Resort in Hurghada is a very unusual Egyptian hotel with a stunning design inspired by an ancient temple. However, the hotel left me with mixed impressions. The beach and sea are truly amazing here. The magnificent reef, soft sand, and perfect conditions for snorkeling make this place one of the best in the region. The renovated rooms look modern and are very comfortable, and the staff works at a high level, creating a feeling of care and hospitality. The food is delicious and diverse, especially the breakfasts, although the closed a la carte restaurants and extra charges for drinks slightly spoil the picture. The main downside of my stay was the large-scale renovation work, due to which part of the infrastructure was unavailable, and staying on the territory was not always comfortable. There are almost no entertainment options at the hotel, and evenings are quite quiet, so active tourists may miss the dynamics. Nevertheless, thanks to the amazing beach, cozy rooms, and attentive staff, a vacation at Sheraton Soma Bay Resort can be very pleasant. But the final choice is always yours, and only you can decide whether it is worth traveling to this hotel or not. And while you are thinking, I recommend watching our other videos about Egyptian hotels. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our new reviews. And with that, I say goodbye to you. See you in a new hotel.